Welcome to the American Dream, a national show centered around real estate, lifestyle, and culture. I'm your host, Craig Sewing. We designed this show to be positive media, not a reality show, but a real show that lifts us up by showing us what makes our communities great. Today, we're going across the country, and we're going to actually highlight the unsung heroes when it comes to real estate. Look, when we're looking at homes and neighborhoods and we're online, there's a lot of great stuff out there. And then often realtors can show us the marketplace, but we sometimes forget, what about financing the American dream? Well, we're going to go with the best mortgage professionals from markets all across the country. We're going to show you why their areas are the best and give you a little bit of advice along the way. Let's start the American dream right now.
The search is over, baby. I'm right here, and I got it.
The American Dream, the only show that combats negative media, not owned by a network, commercial-free, unscripted.
I got it.
These are stories for you and by you.
In launching the American Dream all across the country, I was able to visit all of these unique cities, had so much fun doing it. One of my favorite cities, Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. Nathan Burrell, great guy, understands the finance industry really well. He's got a great story to share. Let's go check it out now.
Hello, America, and welcome to the American Dream. I'm Nathan Burrell with Accurate Mortgage, and here with me is top realtor Bernie Gallerani. We're sitting atop the Westin Hotel here in Nashville, Tennessee at L27 Rooftop Bar.
I'm telling you what, thank you for the invite.
Absolutely.
Because I have never been here. This place is absolutely incredible.
It is awesome. It really is. What about the view from up here? It's like, it's crazy, right?
This town is fantastic. It is just absolutely flourishing around here in Nashville.
What do they say, like over 100 people a day are moving here right now?
That's exactly right. You know what's great about 100 people a day? Is property values goes up, people are looking for mortgages, so it's great for our industry. All the way around, people moving here, buying homes is all an awesome positive.
So tell our viewers, what do you think the top reasons why somebody wanted to choose Nashville as their new home?
I will say this, I moved out here from the West Coast, but when I got here and I realized this is a fantastic, clean, awesome city, lots of construction. Housing prices back when I moved here were very inexpensive. There's just beautiful springs, beautiful falls, a little bit of cold, a little bit of humidity. I think it's the perfect place to live. The location of where we are in Middle Tennessee, easy to get to and lots of fun things to see. Lots of good opportunities. I'll tell you something really interesting. I have a client that bought a house a couple of years ago down here off the 12 South area. He paid $600,000 for a home, just sold it for $900,000 and didn't do one thing to the interior of the home. Just lived in it for 36 or so months.
Wow. And let's not forget the hot chicken, of course, too.
Nothing better than the hot chicken and the barbecue.
Oh, such
The
good
barbecue is the best.
Yeah, I know, right? All right, Bernie, well, thanks so much for coming out today. Really enjoyed this. This is such a beautiful hotel. If you're coming to Nashville to stay, to check out some homes in the area, make sure you stop by the Westin Hotel. Come up to the 28th floor and check out this view of Nashville just like we did. It's incredible. I can't believe I've lived here for 20 years and I still don't own a cowboy hat. I think it's time. All right, so now I'm in Franklin, which is just a few minutes south of Nashville. There is so much to offer here, including some of the best schools in the area, tons of shopping, and many great restaurants. Today we're going to tour one of Nashville's best custom home builders, Turnberry Homes. Let's go in and check this one out. So I'm here with Nicky Wells. He is the president of Turnberry Homes, which is one of Nashville's best custom home builders year after year. Nikki, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing fabulous today. Doing good, man. So tell us a little bit about Turnberry. What makes Turnberry so unique?
We're a local builder. We've been building in Williamson County and Davidson County for 20 plus years. So we've got a portfolio of very popular plans that a buyer could come in, look through and choose the one that best fits their need. They can go to one of our developments and pick a lot, but then they have the opportunity to come in and customize that to their heart's desire and still be able to lock in a price with us. We can deliver a home 5 to 6 months down the road.
We're in Bishopsgate right now. Can you tell us a little bit about this development?
Yes, so Bishopsgate is just a few miles from downtown Franklin. It's an 18-lot community. The lots are half acre plus, very quaint boutique subdivision here. So,
that's awesome, yeah. That's not normal. Usually you have a small little lot, and so those are some great size lots.
That's
for
right.
Sure, yeah.
That's right.
So this development here is in Franklin. What other areas do you guys serve?
We have communities in Brentwood. We have communities in Nolensville, places in unincorporated Williamson County right now.
So most of Williamson County you guys are building in.
That's right.
Well, awesome, man. Hey, it's been a pleasure. Thanks so much for meeting with me and
Nathan.
letting me tour this amazing custom home. So are you ready to move to Nashville? I mean, we have the Predators, the Titans, and even some Cowboys. Hey, until next time, stay safe, stay positive, and cheers to your American dream.
All right, now we're going to go across the country to the West Coast. Ryan Grant, he is another award-winning mortgage professional. He's going to take you to Orange County and show us all about what makes that market great. Let's check it out right now.
Hey everyone, if you're looking for perfect weather, endless entertainment options, and safe neighborhoods, I have the quintessential location for you to buy a home. My name is Ryan Grant, and welcome to Orange County, California. Home to Disneyland, the happiest place on earth, and some of the best beaches in the country like Surf City, USA, Huntington Beach, the tourist hotspot, Laguna Beach, along with some of the best universities and schools in the country. VOC is one of the best places to buy your dream home. So, this show is about financing the American dream. And I want people to know getting a mortgage and just owning a home is not that hard. But becoming a successful homeowner and navigating the next 30 years of that mortgage is really challenging. Now, being the #1 lender in Orange County and one of the top 25 lenders in the country does not give us the pride that people think. The pride that we have around what we do is based on the fact that we help people grow their generational wealth. We help them plan for future real estate goals, and we help them save money all throughout that process. Now, buying a home in Orange County or anywhere can be challenging. The key is you need really good education. You need a really solid analysis from a mortgage lender. And we're excited to talk to you over these next couple episodes about how we do that and teach you more about the art of homeownership and how you can become a really successful homeowner long-term, not only in Orange County, but everywhere in the country. Hey everyone, we are here at one of Orange County's newest listings with Jimmy Reed of the Reed team, who is the #1 rated real estate professional in Zillow here in Orange County. Now, Jimmy helped his family buy this home 7 years ago. They're now actually going to be selling this home and moving up into their longer-term home. So, Jimmy, tell us a little about this listing and just a little about the Orange County real estate market in general.
Right. Well, this is your typical median-sized home, just below the median price of about $800,000.
Yeah.
And so it's a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath. It's actually an attached single-family dwelling.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful, you know, but here's the thing, there's no inventory.
Right.
So you really have to be poised on the financial side, know where you're going, have that plan. Of course, we helped them before.
Yeah.
So we're helping them now. And so we currently have about 6 offers on this home.
Wow.
They're super excited. They'll be making their decision today.
Now, Jimmy, let's talk about first-time home buyers here in Orange County. Mm-hmm. Obviously, we're in a higher price point in Orange County than a lot of the country.
Right.
What would be your advice to first-time home buyers right now on how they should prepare to buy a home here in Orange County?
Right. Well, first of all, go ahead and look at Zillow, look at whatever your flavor is, whether it be, Trulia, Realtor.com. But I would hesitate encouraging you to click on anything asking for more information, because what you're going to do is you're going to have a lot of people reaching out to you, and unless you've talked to, a mortgage professional that's really going to help you understand, instead of just selling you debt, can help you understand what that looks like, especially as a first-time buyer.
Yep.
I mean, think about it. On this home, we're going to have 6 people that don't get the property.
Right.
And usually it's not because they're not great people, beautiful cover letters. It's usually because they're not prepared financially.
Right.
I don't hear from the mortgage professional. I have an outdated pre-approval letter. I don't have proof of funds. The package just is not a really good package, sadly.
Jimmy, one last piece of advice for anybody who's thinking of buying, selling, or financing a home.
Right. Well, if you're a first-time buyer, definitely I would use the Ryan Grant team. I personally use you guys and my whole family and friends, but I would just say make sure that you get an exhaustive look at what your finances are going to be, what it's going to look like, and then go out and look for homes, right? And make sure you're working with people that are thoughtful and think that way. The reality is you just have to have a plan. Then the recipient, realtor, the listing agent on the other side of the deal, feels really good, looks solid, working with reputable teams, and you're usually going to get your offer accepted.
So do yourself a favor. If you're looking for real estate anywhere here in Orange County, call the REIT team. You can tell they make a difference. And as you're financing the American dream, do your homework, do due diligence, make sure you're educated, make sure you're confident, and we'll see you next time on Financing the American Dream.
So we checked out the East Coast, gave you a little bit of the West Coast. Let's give you some Texas. Good old Dallas, Texas. Got to love that state. Kind of unique in itself. So is the real estate and lifestyle there. So we're going to go to Michelle Castle. She's an award-winning mortgage professional. Got a great story. Let's go check it out right now.
So why are so many families moving here from California, Colorado, Seattle, and all over the country? They're moving to Texas because of affordability. They're moving to Texas because of the lifestyle that we have to offer. It's the small community, like where we are right now. Inspiring families to live the life they love is something I'm truly passionate about. I'm Michelle Castle, and this is my first episode of American Dream. Let's go in and talk to one of our local business owners.
Hey, how are you?
Good.
It's good to see you.
Thank you. Just wanted to pop in and see how things are going. Just talking about our fabulous downtown.
Yeah, well, thank you for stopping by.
Love what you've done to your building.
Thank you. Yeah, this was a labor of love. Building was built in roughly 1880, 1890, and we were able to find some old photos we have on the wall of what it used to be. And of course, over here you've seen our collection of goodies that we found during the remodel.
You found those in this building?
Yes, we found a lot of stuff. A lot of the shoe that fell from the ceiling. Don't know how it got up there, but it's pretty neat. So tried to keep as much of the integrity of the building and what it was
Which
prior.
is the charm of the town.
Yeah. So all these buildings were built in late 1800s, early 1900s, and so we wanted to try to memorialize that. So that's what we did with the design.
So much of what people are coming here for.
Yeah.
So as a realtor, as a broker, Colby, tell us, what do you see folks moving to this area for?
They're moving here for the lifestyle. It's a little bit slower. You get that in small rural America, and that's what Whitesboro and the surrounding area has. You have these downtowns that have these antique shops, and farm to table is right there. We've got Hess's and Fisher's meat markets that are nearby. Out in Sadler, you have the Wildberry Farms, and families get to go out there and pick their vegetables and their berries and everything. And so it's pretty neat, the things that are available in small town and the experiences that you get to have that you don't necessarily have in bigger towns.
You can afford to have.
And you can afford to have. And of course, with this area, you can spread out a little bit. You can get some land with your house and all that. And
so you got room to roam, you got
Exactly.
room for the chickens, you can raise your own garden, or you can come to town and get what you're looking for.
And you're so close to town that if you do live outside of town, it's not an inconvenience if you forget, if you forget milk or bread or something. It's just right down the road. And so, but that's one of the benefits of living in small rural America, and especially North Texas.
It's the experience people are looking for their families.
Yep.
Absolutely. Let's go check out a property. So we we talked about the lifestyle that everyone is looking for when they're moving here from Colorado, from California, from Seattle, and all of the other places that they are looking to move to Texas. Part of it is affordability, and a lot of it is that country living that they're looking for. So we're here today looking at this beautiful piece of property. I want Corey to give you some information about what something like this costs in Texas.
So Michelle, I'll tell you just a little bit about the property. This property is just over 8 acres, 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom home, just over 1,700 square feet. It has a beautiful shop on it, which a lot of people are looking for. Beautiful oak trees.
And it's conveniently located to all that you need in town.
Yeah, exactly.
And what does something like this cost?
So something like this property in this area is actually under $350,000.
In North Texas, if you're looking for a house on acreage or just raw acreage, what does something like that cost?
So it really just depends, because do people want 1 or 2 acres, or are they wanting 15 plus acres, something with an ag exemption? It can vary a lot, but you know, you can find 1 or 2 acres for say 30,000 an acre or something like that. But if you go up to 15 acres or so, then you're getting more 10 to 15,000 an acre just in certain areas. So it really just depends on what they're wanting and how much land they're wanting.
How much lifestyle you want on that country living.
That's what most people want, is generally, you know, they want 1 to 5 acres or so, just something where they have room to breathe, versus being in the city and stuff like they've been with all the virus stuff. They kind of want their own space now to really
It's
kind
the trees,
of
it's the
out.
grass, it's the room, it's the sunsets, it's the night sky where you can actually see the stars at night.
Yeah.
Is what I mean, it's the American dream.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for that American dream, give Heather a call, give Corey a call. Either one of them will be happy to help.
That was a great segment. Look, we got another one for you. It was so much misinformation online. Isn't it great to see real stories? Let's go across the country and check out another one.
Growing up, I was always considered somewhat of a musical prodigy on both the drums and the piano. Always loved performing and watching the smiles on people's faces. These days, with 23 years of experience in all things mortgage related, whenever I hear someone talking about a purchase or a refinance, it's music to my ears. Hey everybody, I'm joined here today by Mr. Michael Wallet with Star One Realtors, good friend of mine and business partner, award-winning realtor here in the greater Cincinnati area. We are in the Over the Rhine section of downtown currently, or affectionately known as OTR. Michael, thanks for being here today.
Yeah, thank you for having me, Ryan. Appreciate it.
Why don't you tell our viewers a little bit more about OTR and what's so great about it?
So the market down here, honestly, is very hot. You've got price ranges right around the 150 to about 400, 450. Very affordable. We're actually below the national average at 24% on affordability costs for housing, 5% less than the national average for utility costs, and 9% less for grocery costs and entertainment. So we have the affordability, and obviously the walkability down here in OTR allows you to be able to go to bars, entertainment, restaurants, different things like that within about a 5 to 7
sports
minutes.
Stadiums, Bengals,
Sports
Reds,
stadiums,
soccer stadiums.
Absolutely. So yeah, you have a lot of opportunity to be close proximities to downtown.
A lot of folks are relocating to Cincinnati because of that affordability, because they're figuring out they can work from anywhere. You can work virtually, work from home, and so we are seeing some of the folks from the coast come here because Cincinnati is this great hidden gem. Yeah, great opportunity. I know Cincinnati was recently named one of the 3 hottest housing markets in the nation. You know, the time on market here is lower than most other markets. We have less inventory, I think 28 days worth of homes for sale right now. So a very hot market. That being said, still plenty of inventory down here in OTR?
There's still plenty of inventory, still plenty of opportunity. I know the new construction is allowing people to get the 10, 15-year tax abatement opportunities. So the affordability, like I mentioned earlier, is there, and there's still plenty of opportunity for people to be able to get something down here.
Tax abatement, which means a reduced tax bill for the viewers at home, along with historically low interest rates. Boy, that's makes it very affordable to live down here.
It's a great opportunity to buy down here.
That's fantastic. Well, thank you so much for being here today.
Appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
And we're going to go check out some great opportunities over in the Northern Kentucky market. Hey everybody, I'm joined here today by Michelle Mamo, Realtor Extraordinaire, the greater Cincinnati and Northern Kentucky markets. Michelle, welcome.
Thank you.
So happy to have you here.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, so we're here in Northern Kentucky, actually, where you are the queen of all things real estate.
Oh, I don't know about that.
We're in Covington specifically at a new location. Why don't you tell our viewers a little bit about where we're at here and then also the surrounding areas?
Yeah, so where we're located right now is we are standing in the brand new, recently released Covington Yard.
Yeah.
So it's so fun. It's food trucks, you know, a place that everybody can kind of hang out, decompress a little bit, walk down to the river, all the shops, and kind of get a really, you know, cool urban feel. Lots going on.
I'll definitely come back and check it out.
Yeah.
Sure. And then behind us we have the Ascent.
That's right. Behind us, this is an award-winning building. Fantastic river views. It's full concierge. I mean, this building is everything that you can imagine if you want that type of lifestyle.
Yeah.
So it's great, but what's really awesome is over in Newport, you know, we have South Shore, which is great, and the new Ovation Music Pavilion.
Yes.
And so eventually they'll have hotels and retail,
And we have the
new
views
condos.
over here. We have the views of Greater
all the
Cincinnati,
views.
Cincinnati
So
downtown.
I like to call, you know, Riverview Realtor. That's what it is. We have high-end condos, but we also have a community about 20 minutes south from here that is going to be the largest master plan community in all of Greater Cincinnati. Selling out. We have our final model down there with Tobin Builders, and it's gorgeous. River views, high atop, you know, the hills of Kentucky. It doesn't get any better than that.
Higher end price points, I'm guessing.
So we have one higher end. It's you know 1.3. It's incredible, but starting prices are going to be really low 400s, and we'll have various builders at the top of the hill. We have really something for
All
everyone.
the bases covered.
And you can just go down to Cincinnati when you want to.
Just walk right across the bridge there, go to a Bengals game, Reds game, whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
well, that's perfect.
we really are proud to be part of this, you know, a huge piece of, you know, Greater Cincinnati.
Yeah. Well, I know it's near and dear to both of our hearts
It
because we're
is.
both from here.
Exactly.
So thank you so much for being on today. That was as informative as always. And we're going to kick it back to you in the studio.
Thank you.
Well, we've shown you all across the country today, giving you a little bit of flavor from different marketplaces. Let's finish with LA, Los Angeles, California, great town. We're going to go to Scott Griffin. He is a mortgage professional, does very, very well, knows all of the great stories, the nooks and crannies of this marketplace. Let's go check out LA with Scott Griffin.
Hi, I'm Scott Griffin of Scott Griffin Financial, coming to you today from Los Angeles here on Financing the American Dream. And today, I'm going to share with you why I love LA and why this city. In fact, I'm going to show you why this city. Let's go take a look over here. I'll show you. You know what I've discovered, and wouldn't you agree that we often become who we are in life by those we surround ourselves with? And what I love about Los Angeles is that it's filled in a city of dreamers. This is the city that makes dreamers into stars. And what I've discovered is that those willing to dream bold enough and be authentic to their dreams, Los Angeles will give you the playground to discover what that gets to mean for you. In fact, I get to live right here overlooking Hollywood, where dreams happen. I've learned that the people that are around us here, like my neighbors, celebrities to the left, deans and entrepreneurs to my right, these are those believers in life, and that you and I often will find ourselves engaging them because we live near them. Well, next we're going to go visit with Stephanie Vitaco of Keller Williams. Talk about a dreamer of industry. Stephanie has become the #1 agent in the entire nation for Keller Williams and has been recognized for so many years in a row as being the very top. And she lives right here in this city, Los Angeles. Let's go say hi with her now. Let's go. Well, here we are visiting with Stephanie Vitaco herself. And Stephanie, thank you. Thank you for being on the show today.
Oh, my pleasure.
You and I were just visiting right before this camera turned on, and well, we were visiting about buying real estate in Los Angeles now in 2020. In fact, we're sitting in one of your beautiful listings located here in Tarzana. But I learned, Stephanie, that you had 28 offers on this beautiful listing once it hit market. gosh.
It's crazy. It's not that uncommon in the current environment that we're in, that we're experiencing 10, 20, 25, 30 offers. Interest rates are at the lowest point that they've been in my career. I think also there's the COVID effect, because so many people have been, stuck at home and are looking introspectively and now saying, I want to make a change. I've been wanting to make a change, but now is the time. It's really the perfect storm.
And Stephanie, please, as I think about what that statement means, what would you say to our viewers today? How do they become actual homeowners in 2020 when they're trying to compete and buy in this, like in LA? What would you recommend for a buyer?
So it's very competitive here in LA. I think it's competitive in a lot of markets, but of course this is the only market I know. I would recommend first get pre-approved with a good lender so that they know exactly what they can qualify for and there's no surprises. Number two, align themselves with a good agent who has local knowledge of the neighborhood, of the pros and cons, and someone that's going to point out all of those things, the good things and the bad things, so that the buyer understands what they're up against. And then number three, be prepared for the current temperature. I'm telling our buyers right now, it's not uncommon that they may have to bid on 5 properties, 10 properties, or more before they get one.
Well, this has been a fantastic time together. Stephanie, thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing your time with all of the viewers here on Financing the American Dream on CNBC today.
My pleasure.
And thank you for watching us. This is Scott Griffin with Scott Griffin Financial. Looking forward to seeing you on our next episode here on Financing the American Dream. Until then, take care. Bye.
Well, I hope you enjoyed today's show. As your host, it's been a lot of fun sharing these stories with you. My background's in real estate. Inman News nominated me for Most Influential. Didn't win, but it's fun to say I was nominated. Wrote the book on it, American Dream 2.0. And all of it, it's about focusing on real stories. Look, you live in the greatest country on the planet. I know that things can be divisive and negative, and sometimes in political season, it's just we're at each other's throats. It doesn't need to be like that. You live in the greatest country on the planet, and there's a reason that millions of people want into it. So today, we showed you some of the stories of different markets through the lens of award-winning finance professionals. That said, I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to follow the show on social media, at The American Dream TV, don't forget to catch us next time. And of course, between now and then, cheers to your American Dream.